What's going on, everyone? It is Will Mitchell here, and today I have the highly anticipated June Mahogany Bay Village update. I've actually had so many people emailing us asking what's going on with the update. I'm sorry it's a little delayed. We're gonna start at Street 1 with the pool club. For those of you who don't know, there is a communal pool going in at the front, right beside our office. Yes, you heard that right. It's beside the office, which I'm worried about productivity, but you can see the pool right there. They've actually started laying the piles for the restaurant and bar. Now the bar is at the back. The front has a restaurant and a bar with a chill area, and there's gonna be a check-in facility for any of the homes that have rentals there, but the piles are all in and the pool is surging forward. Across the street, you have Casa Banana. It's a very similar style. This is a restaurant from Tulum. They've been operational for over a decade. If you wanna look into them, they're one of the top restaurants in Tulum. And the site for Casa Banana is gonna be actually across the street. They'll be the operator of the pool club as well. So one thing I know for sure is that the food is gonna be amazing over there, and I can't wait for that. The front of the streets is designated for commercial structures. So as you look, within the project, any of the fronts of the streets, you'll find a lot of great commercial properties coming into the mix here. This is a building that's very similar to the Barcade building. So it's got two separate stories. On the main floor, there's gonna be a marketplace and coffee shop, which is something that a lot of owners in the area are really eager about. I know I am, being able to walk over there and get some basic groceries and that type of stuff. That's gonna be a huge asset. So more commercial going in at the front. You can see the walls going up on that property. Next up, we have the modified outriggers. These are 5 bedrooms. This outrigger is getting extremely close to being done. I love the coloring of the floors, the contrast on those vaulted ceilings, looking at the finishing crews getting in here and getting down to work to get all of the finishing work done. These 5-bedroom homes are fantastic rental properties. One of them has a pool, one does not. It's not a huge pool, it's just a little dipping pool because this is a larger home and can take up more of your lot. But if you want to have a larger outdoor space, what some people will do is have multiple lots where they have their main house in the middle, maybe some casitas around it, and there's absolutely no limitations on doing that. Moving down the street, you have the MOONRAKER cottage with a casita. The MOONRAKER is a 2-bed, 2-bath. That's one of the reasons why it's so popular. The COTTAGE cottage is a 2-bed with a loft, but it only has 1 bath. And it's more of an economical build. What I love about this one, and you can see the piles are in on this one, is that they have an additional guest casita. The guest casita gives you a ton of flexibility from a rental standpoint and from a lifestyle standpoint. If you're living in the home and you're there full time and you have someone coming in, you can still go out at midnight and get a snack in your underwear without worrying about running into your guest. Or if it's a rental, you've added additional bedrooms to your property. So in both cases, it's a great win and really great to see these MOONRAKERs coming along. And I just love this floor plan so much. Also, I want to mention to you guys, Allison Ramsey Architects is working on a plan book that we're gonna be able to give out to you guys with all the plans that are ready to go for Mahogany Bay. So they're gonna provide us with that hopefully in the very near future here. And when we have that, we can then share that with you. So you'll see a wide array of new plans entering the mix. Right here, we have the piles being set and seawall laid for a head sail canal cottage. The head sail is a 2-bed, 2.5 bath, but it can actually be converted into a 3-bed, 2.5 bath because there is a space at the front, which when we see another head sail, I'll come back to that for you guys. Next up, we have the modern duplex. Now this isn't your traditional, vertically split or, identical floor plan. This is a duplex that's more unique. There's 2 sides to it. One side actually has 2 bedrooms. One side's a 1-bedroom. You have a dipping pool at the back. And this is a great property. I love the deck space. I think you guys are gonna be really impressed when this home is done, looking at that deck space. Moving down the street, you have the L'Atelier house, which is a 4-bedroom. You have 2 bedrooms on the top floor, 2 on the main floor. The piles are being set for this L'Atelier house. I think this is gonna be one of the most popular floor plans simply because it has such an amazing living space, open kitchen, open living space onto the canal. This home actually has a massive pool. I can't remember the exact size, but in our next update video, we'll get you that. Moving down the street, back to the head sail. So what I was mentioning about the head sail, if you look at the floor plan there, there's that dining / library area. So if you really wanted, you could convert that just into a room, or it can be open space. When we get to Street 4, you'll see the head sail canal cottage with those big barn doors. All the walls are going in on this project, and it's coming along super nice. So, and of course the frames for the doors and windows are in, and the windows are in. So a lot of progress on this head sail canal cottage, and Street 1 is really moving along super nice. Next up, we have the Backstay Cottage, which is a 2-bed, 2-bath with a dipping pool. This is one of the smaller floor plans that's available, and it's fairly straightforward. There's not a lot of complexities to this plan. So if you are looking for a more economical plan, the Backstay might be one you want to consider. And it also gives you the ability to have more space on your lot. If you want to do guest casitas, if you want to have a larger pool, if you want to have a better space outdoor to chill. I know a lot of people love being able to go outside. Next up, we have the Jib. The Jib is a 2-bed with 2 lofts. So each side has a ladder that can extend out to go up to the lofts. We have a video of it on our YouTube channel here, one of the completed ones. They've modified this Jib a little bit. Normally in a standard plan, there's 2 entry points, but in this one, they're enclosing one of those entry points. So it's going to be part of the home for somewhat of a utility room, but another concrete Jib coming into the mix, and it's great to see. Now we have a more traditional duplex. This is a 2-bed, 2-bath on each side. It's come a long way. They've done this brilliant little divider in the pool, so each side kind of has their own little pool without having to build 2 pools. And this is going to be a great rental property, guys. I mean, given the fact that you have both sides of it, you can live in one if you want to have one side for yourself. It's a lot of flexibility. Look at all that hardwood in there, all the framing up on the walls. This home is about 1,800 square feet, and just a great use of the lot and a great floor plan from a lifestyle or a rental standpoint. Moving down, we have, and now we're on Street 4, guys. I should clarify that. We have a Cottage Cottage. The Cottage Cottage has been a fairly popular plan, simply again because you don't have to break the budget to build the Cottage Cottage. You have a lot of room on your lot. It's 800 square feet. It's got 2 beds, 1 bath. It's got a loft, great little kitchen in there. So if you're just looking for your, your own island hideaway where when you come down here, you have your spot, the Cottage Cottage is a great way to accomplish that goal. Next up, we have some custom homes, which we're gonna get more information on for you guys. If you check our last update, it's actually quite shocking to see how quickly these homes are coming along. So we're gonna have some more info on these in the next update video for you. Don't let me forget, and I'm gonna get you a full breakdown of these because these are some new plans that are just coming into the mix here. And yeah, I'll get you guys all the details on those. But Street 4 is coming along so well. It's really amazing to see all of the development filling in. Street 4 and Street 1 have a 1-year build time frame. So if you're not already building and you're on Street 4 or 1, in all likelihood, you're working with the architects or the project management team to get your plans together, to get your build going and get it underway. But you'll notice a ton of difference, and we try to do these development updates every month. As of recently, we're not missing any months, but if you go back and look at the previous development updates, you can really see how far Mahogany Bay has came. Next up, we have the after deck. This is probably the most basic plan that you can do, but I love this plan. Again, it gives you the ability to have more economical plan, 2 bed, 1 bath. It's really just kind of a square box, and you've got your pool out front, but it doesn't take up a lot of the lot. And from a standpoint, again, of getting your own spot on the island in the gate, the only and #1 gated community with canal access to the Caribbean Ocean, you can't beat the after deck plan. Next up, we have the head sail canal cottage that's almost done. You see all these custom doors going in, all this amazing handcrafted woodwork done by the local Belizean team here. Where in the world do you see this much hardwood in a home? It's just unheard of. And the accents, the color accents, the woods, when you walk into this home, you can just smell it. It's unbelievable. This home actually has an attic as well. And it is listed, if you guys are looking to get more information, at $650. I know when this home is done and people start seeing the photos of it completed, it is not going to be on the market for very long. So if you are interested in getting a completed home, shoot me an email on this one, guys, because when it's done and everyone's looking at the photos, it's not going to be on the market for very long. Moving down Street 4, you have a Moonraker, but what's interesting about this one is the Crofter beside it. So what the Crofter is, it's not a casita, which is the smaller guest house. It's a larger guest house. You have a variety of options available with the Crofters. In the family compound, you guys saw one that was built that was over water, over the canal with a jet ski slip. This Crofter is going to have an open grilling area in the bottom. You could have, you know, a little utility shed there. I was thinking about building one near the office with a little gym in the bottom so I could go work out in it, and then a little guest house up top where I can throw all the people coming down and visiting in that. But love those Crofters, and definitely check the plans out on those because they're super, super nice, and it's a great addition to a property. Moving down the street here, you can see the progress on this modified outrigger home. This is a great build if you're looking for something a little more substantial, if you're moving out full time and you have a bigger group or a bigger family. It's a great option. The Lovejoy is very similar to the Wheelhouse, which was completed on Street 1. If you guys haven't seen the videos on the Wheelhouse, definitely check that out. They've made some subtle changes to it, essentially really switching the first and second floor. This one's got a great pool there, but the walls are being put up. You can see most things are being built out of concrete right now. The variance in price from wood to concrete has essentially gone down to about 5%. So a lot of people are choosing to just build out of concrete. Moving down the street, we have this Moonraker cottage, which is almost done. You can see the finishing teams in there. Again, the accent colors, all of this amazing hardwood. And this is the 2-bed, 2-bath. This one's got a casita. You can see they got, you know, they're painting the walls. They've got all the doors and windows that are getting ready to go in there. So this project is really getting close to being done. Moving down the street, we go to the duplex of Latitude 20, another one of these beautiful duplexes. There's 2 Latitude 20 plans currently approved. We just put a video out on the other plan. This duplex is coming along great. You can see all the electrical wiring, all the, you know, walls, everything's built. They've ordered the windows and doors for this home. They use these really nice tiles for the interior and exterior as opposed to going with wood floors. Sometimes the wood floors can be trickier to install. It's a little harder to get wood right now. So going with tiles can definitely save you a little bit of time and maybe some repairs down the line. Although I do love a good, you know, aesthetic of the hardwood floors. It really makes a beautiful, beautiful setting. But in this home, they're not doing that. Next up, we have a Moonraker cottage, 2-bed, 2-bath again. You guys are seeing this is a pretty popular plan because it's one of the more affordable plans. Like I've mentioned again, there's a lot of really big projects that are coming into the mix here. There's a triplex, which is gonna go at the end of Street 4. You're gonna see that in the coming updates. There's some new larger 4 and 5 bedroom plans that are coming into the mix. So when we get this plan book from Allison Ramsey, it's gonna do wonders for us to see exactly what the options are, because custom plans can be a little trickier, but you can see for that Moonraker, all the windows, all the doors were ordered, everything's ready to get installed, and it's coming along super nice. Next up, we have a modified outrigger with a pool. I feel like these updates are getting a lot longer. I'm getting worried about what's gonna happen in 3 months when I have to talk for 40 minutes, but this outrigger, they've got the all the walls up, they're putting the floors in, and again, this is a 5-bed with a pool. So from the standpoint of a rental property in this market, you're checking a lot of the boxes there, and it's great to see this project getting pretty close to the closing phase. Moving on, this is probably the biggest home within Mahogany Bay. You can see all the wood framing there. This is a custom build, so if you're looking to get a bigger home, this is probably a great option. The owners of this home actually have 2 lots that they're building over, so you're gonna see some more updates on this one as well, guys. That's what we have for you today for the Mahogany Bay June update, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.